brother and I were reborn at the same time. Unexpectedly, my brother rushed to marry that poor rural girl, leaving the wealthy heiress to me. Turns out, in our past life, after my brother entered the wealthy family, he was not only humiliated by his father-in-law, but also never earned the respect of that rich heiress. She and her childhood sweetheart drove him insane. Eventually, the Sue family went bankrupt, and he ended up on the streets. Meanwhile, the rural girl he once looked down on married me, and became the female CEO of a global top 100 company. Watching me live an easy, affluent life, jealousy clouded his mind. He pulled out a weapon and charged at me in the crowd. Although my bodyguard stopped him in time, I still died from my severe injuries. When I opened my eyes again, I was shocked to find myself back 3 years ago, on the day my parents forced me to cancel my engagement with the wealthy heiress and give it to my brother. Remembering the tragedy of my previous life, this time I firmly refused my parents' demand. Just as my father was about to punish me, my brother suddenly ran in and announced that he wanted to marry the rural girl. I immediately realized my brother had also been reborn. In the past life, he had looked down on that rural girl. Now he was so eager only because he knew she would become a female CEO in the future. But what he didn't know was that I was the one who had been secretly supporting her all along. I didn't warn him. My brother knew the heiress had a bad temper, so he deliberately taunted me, saying I would suffer after marriage. He even laughed and predicted that the wealthy family would go bankrupt in 3 years. Angered, I punched him to the ground and told him he had no right to judge the wealthy family. Coincidentally, the wealthy man's butler overheard what I said and passed it on to his master. The wealthy man was very pleased with my attitude. The next day, both of us brothers went to the hotel to pick up our brides. Seeing the cheap car I drove, everyone mocked me, saying I wasn't favored by my parents and might not even be able to fetch the bride. Then, to everyone's astonishment, a fleet of luxury cars suddenly pulled up in front of me. They were sent by the wealthy man to boost my image. The butler also brought many valuable gifts. My brother couldn't believe it because in the previous life, he had to kneel outside the hotel for an hour before the wealthy man even let him inside. But he forced himself to feel better, thinking, in 3 years, when the wealthy family goes bankrupt, he'll be on the streets and my wife will become a female CEO. He believed that then he too would live a rich life. What my brother completely failed to realize was that, in the past life, he had been punished to kneel all day because he complained that the wedding gift money from the wealthy man was too little. And on his wedding night, he even tried to lay hands on the heiress. That's why things ended so badly for him. But I never complained about the gift money, nor did I ever force the heiress to do anything. That's why they were so kind to me. 3 years passed quickly. Using the memories of my past life, I knew things before they happened. I successfully helped my wife survive the bankruptcy crisis and even made the wealthy family even richer. As for my brother, he always assumed his wife would succeed in the future, so he spent every day eating, drinking, and having fun. You can guess the result. Their family fell apart completely. Sometimes, knowing the future doesn't mean it will definitely become reality. Your own future still depends on your own efforts.